Okay, I hope it's visible, audible. Starting in seconds. Welcome all of you here once again from my side in another session targeting SSC CGL 2025 Tier 2. And here we go again. Before I start, let me just mention we have Diwali coming. Happy Diwali in advance to all of you. We'll say that live also. And yes, quite before that, we have this offer for you on Dhanteras, Shubh Dhanteras. We have this sale which ends 18th of October. Can use the code GOLD to grab 2 times validity and 40% off on SSC subscriptions, railway subscriptions, be it the mock test, say any batch specifically, or the super elite in which you get access to everything at once. Welcome. Do have a look. Thank you so much. Happy or Shubh Dhanteras to all of us here. Let's start the test without any delay. Moving ahead. That's an RC. I would rather show you. Okay, this question first, and we go ahead now. Reducing brightness so that it becomes clear. And please go faster. I have a class at 7 also, so we have to finish this till 7. Can't exaggerate so much. Welcome people watching it live. Nancy, always thankful to you. Jai Janendra, Vaishnavi, Shivani, Bubbly, Virat, Saloni. Good evening, Radhe Radhe, all of you here. Let's go. The error in the sentence, the regional teams spread across India identify and authenticate crafts, ensuring that every product is a genuine representation of their origin. Welcome, Isha. Chun, I'm sorry if the pronunciation went wrong. Hey dear. Exactly, Virat. We are talking about every product, singular. Representation of their is a plural word for product which is singular. It should be singular in nature for its origin. Absolutely. Starting with a boundary. Let's go ahead. Shankar, good evening, brother. Thank you. Third conditional clause in action. First conditional. If you work hard, you will succeed. If you worked hard, you would succeed. If you had worked hard, you would have succeeded. Third conditional. Conditional clauses can never be in future. If the authorities would, impossible. Impossible in the conditional clause. In the result, it is possible. Transferring this V2 here will become this. That's it. If the authorities had taken immediate action, no, why no? That's blunder. Had taken, okay. Would, impossible, should have, need not. Now, a silly mistake cost me 2 questions at least here. Select the sentence with the correct use of article A. Welcome, Chivalrous. Virat, I made a silly mistake. I need to speak with a Mr. Smith. A for any. I need to speak with any Mr. Smith, who is my direct manager. Now that has to be definite. Don't use any for that. That's not correct. Receptionist said, there's a Mr. Smith waiting for you. I thought this is correct. A Mr. Smith. Any Mr. Smith. I don't know who that is. Receptionist. Okay. Read the other sentences. We had a lovely dinner. That's fantastic. Click it. Sorry. third one. Go in ahead. When I got this wrong, why? I read the sentence. We had a lovely dinner. Oh, I didn't read this then. With a Smith family. That will be horrible. That's not wrong, I would say, because I don't have dinner with Smith family daily. So yes, we can put an article, but a Smith family was a blunder I didn't notice. We need not commit such mistakes in examinations. I'm not the one who appears, you appear. A Mr. Smith is the most common name in the country. That's a common name. Drop the article. Now, that's how Mr. Smith, a common noun. I don't know, some Rahul is waiting for you. Virat, respect unlimited. Exactly, brother. I don't know, some Rahul is waiting for you. I don't know who that Rahul is. Respect, brother. Bataya tha, but to remember that is imperative. Figure of speech in that movie was so sad. I cried an ocean of tears. No, brother. No. Let me mention. Personification is where we take objects into consideration and we treat them like human beings. No object is considered a human being here. Nope. Metaphor is implied simile, like you look like a bird, you are a bird. It's not an implied simile. There is no similarity like as over there. Fortunately, as a teacher, I know this. As a teacher, I know this. As a student, you can eliminate also. Personification, no, it's not. Metaphor, no. Simile, no. Rest of that. Hyperbole, that's the pronunciation. I took just 11 seconds to answer, fortunately. Hyperbole is something, now remember this, today onwards, where we exaggerate. I'm so hungry, I can eat 50 chapatis now. Nobody can eat 50 chapatis, but just exaggerating pretty much. Hyperbole. I'm so sleepy, I can sleep for 6 months. No one can sleep for 6 months, but we exaggerate. Hyperbole. Same here. Crying an ocean of tears. Who can cry an ocean of tears? Impossible. Just exaggerating. Exactly, Shivani. That is hyperbole. Remember. Yes. Not these days because I've been sleeping. Exactly. This plan involves the littlest. Littlest is not the correct degree. The least is correct. The less is comparative. Mention the comparative conjunction also, less than, and they don't take the definite article the. Only the superlative takes that definite article the. The most little, no, we have that degree. The least amount of work. That was also some lack of, or say, absence of mind. He wore a ring on his finger. Homonym. Okay. I was wrong. Got this wrong. Such a silly one. Homonym. She wore a ring. Okay. He bought a gold ring. Similar. Circle formed a ring. Similar. Different one was phone started to ring. Okay. Should have been. I got this wrong, by the way. Homonyms are the words which sound similar, may mean different. Hey, hurry up. It's 8:30 at my watch. Yes, for the mobile phone. Ringing. Obviously, a common line we have in our notes. It's 8:30 by my watch. In short, I would say, remember this, it is fixed. If you go through, time is that personified object which defines, or the watch defines time. I was sleeping for 2 hours, I thought, but it became 5 hours instead. So I'm not the one who defines time, who defined time. You are not the one who defines time. The doer, chivalrous, is watch. Use buy instead. Buy my watch. Like buy car, buy bus, buy train, buy plane. We'll take care of the passages later. Let's warm up. Pastor. Exactly. Yes, annoy someone, pester. Petrify is the same. Make somebody so frightened they are unable to think or move and such. Delighted, happy, antonym. Unconscionable. I don't know what to do. And badger is also to annoy someone. Pester is equal to badger, to annoy someone. Synonym. The only antonym. Another silly mistake. I must not define. No problem. Pastor, peeve, perturb, irritate. Skip. Why? Fixed. Word power made easy. Aggressive patriotism, chauvinism. You may not know the meaning of the other words, but that's from PYQs, that is from vocabulary, word power made easy. Do remember this. Do remember this. No, 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 no. Fascism is different actually. Fascism is, yes, I know you are correct in terms of putting Adolf Hitler, Germany. They set a government, I remember, set up a government based on fascism, if I'm not wrong. System political, especially that requires absolute obedience and control of the market, and people by companies and government joined together under the cult leadership of the dictator. That is from our side, aggressive patriotism. That is from their side, fascism. Okay. Jingoism is extreme patriotism for warlike foreign policy. Nationalism is not aggressive or extreme. Chauvinism, remember, chauvinist, extremely patriotic. Please remember, those who did not know this, is not a distinct word, is a common word. Somehow. Yep. Bigot. Yes, fanatic. Now, may be problematic if we think the first one is correct, but the second one is correct. Embarrassment. P-A-R-R-A-S-S. Embarrass. Bigot. Okay, barometer is correct. Consequences is also correct. Controversy, we hear daily. Oh, that should be bankrupt. Bank and then rupt, R-U-P-T, from erupt, eruption, interrupt. T must be there. You can put CY, but it should be bankrupt first of all. T at the end. Bankruptcy. where you can't return the money you have taken. Insolvent. Welcome, Divyanshi. No problem. Electricity demand in India is growing rapidly. Government wants to blank space 2 plus V1, I would say. Raised is V2. Promoting is ING. Demand is increasing, so government should increase. Why reduce? That is out of context. Boost is the secret of my energy. Increase. Elimination. Should have been better, in my opinion. But then ambiguity, which one to pick? So, elimination. Elimination. Last decade was a blank space. You need a noun, first of all, for gender equality, as we can see many changes in the society. So, changes have been there. That was something. Chaos would be dramatic, and you need a noun, not an adjective. Chaotic will be an adjective. Climate for gender equality. Turning is a verb form, not a gerund we need here. Turning what then? Watershed. The turning point of some events, course of history, and such. I don't remember what they have said. A noun is needed exactly as it is preceded by the definite article a. Climate doesn't fit. Watershed is an event or period marking a turning point in a situation. Yes. Indirect speech. No, not bloodshed. They'll be different. Exactly. He said he had struggled past perfect. Either should be present perfect or past indefinite. I struggled, he said. Seems good to me. Past indefinite will become past perfect. He will say. No, that's past indefinite. Drop it. He says, but that's he said. He said, fine. I struggles is grammatically horrible. It doesn't exist. Not the case, not the case there. Need not read the whole sentence. 20 seconds. Why? For clarification, probably I took. Otherwise, no, says, will say, or struggles. Done. Thank you. Exculpate, exculpate, free somebody from guilt or crime. Absolve, free somebody from guilt or crime. Vindicate, free somebody from guilt or crime. Acquit, free somebody from guilt or crime. Antonym, condemn. You are the one who made this mistake and everything such. Disparage, criticize, scold, accuse, a much better word in my opinion. Accuse somebody. Opposite of acquit. Similarly, the boy said he must pass. May will become might, will, would, am going, was going, must remains the same. That's it. Easy close test. Exponential growth of tourism has led to, don't answer, read the tone of the passage. Transforming beloved destinations into hotspots, over tourism, soil erosion, water pollution, loss of, okay, that's negative. I'll be picking some negative word there. Virender Sehwag, I've always been a fan of. No, I'm not talking about him, but a common commentary word I used to hear for him: devastating opener, swashbuckling opener, devastating, completely destroying the opposition. Same here. Soil erosion, water pollution, things are not positive, negative here. Has led to environmental consequences. Devastating, yes, soil erosion, water pollution, loss of biodiversity, creating that damage. Yep, exciting, not the positive. Pleasing, not the positive. Boring consequences should not be there. Virulent, damaging, viru. Wow. Yes, brother. Thanks for being here. Exactly. To strain someone is to create problems for them. Strain somebody. Take that part aside which creates problem for them. Over tourism, blank space, local resources, causing this and that. Strain. Rain, train, gain, blame, gale. Eco-friendly accommodations, responsible transportation, mindful behavior. Things are positive now. Can blank space the negative impact? Positive things can the negative impact. Chivalrous. Obviously, won't supervise, they won't be investigating. Mindful behavior, you have a positive tone here. Stabilize, no, we don't want to stabilize the negative impact. We want to minimize that. Mobilize, minimize. And the fourth one, it is crucial for travelers, industries, governments to join forces in promoting blank space tourism, protecting the environment. Positivity again. Impossible tourism, cannot protect the environment. Desirable, these are not the desires of someone, so we can particularly put memorable, responsible, synonym of mindful behavior, mindful, responsible, accountable, obviously. And number of idioms such. Between the devil and the deep sea, a data of PYQs, nothing new. Obviously, that dilemma, on the horns of dilemma, indecisive between two worst conditions or two quite difficult conditions if you have been. This and that, two devils if I say you are now struck out there. Stuck out there. To have many different choices available, that's a negative idiom. Situation involving difficult choice, yes, yes, yes. Two good alternatives, no, they are bad alternatives. Long journey doesn't define the journey. Situation, one must choose between two equally dangerous options. Yep. Yes, Nancy. Refers to the Greek mythological sea beasts, Scylla and Charybdis, which inhabited, a sea passage so narrow as to ensure a ship would be forced into the grasp of one or the other. These are the sea beasts. The name of those sea beasts. I'm telling the etymology. In classical mythology, Scylla, probably the pronunciation, was a female sea monster who devoured sailors when they tried to navigate the narrow channel between her and the whirlpool Charybdis. In later legends, Scylla was a dangerous rock located on the Italian side of the Strait of Messina, channel which separates the island of Sicily from the toe of Italy. So, rhyming and etymology. Good evening, Neha. Okay, students should not overlook the significance of revision. Obviously, we can't pick negative options, not twice. No, 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 no. May not overlook, must not. What do you mean? Gillll GAMPHIR. Okay, what makes you the happiest person on earth? Drop it. What makes you the happiest? What makes you? Who makes you? By whom? By what are you made? No, no. What will become? By what? Like who becomes? By whom? By what are you made? By what you are will be assertive because in the interrogative statements we have auxiliaries before the subject. Now, by what you had been. Why? That's present indefinite. That's it. Need not read the whole stuff. 16 seconds. Pretty much time. Had the options been correct, should have considered the rest of the words too. Oh, goal. Har Har Mahadev. Vishali, good evening. Welcome. No. June, I think you know PYQ data. Naive, boring, uninteresting, immature, not mature. Shankar, do remember, brother, a data of PYQ, nothing new. Jejune, boring, naive, immature, uninteresting. Profound defines data, huge amount of something. Maybe boring something, the movie was so boring, maybe similar, may not be similar. Mature is the opposite, that's immature. Intricate will be complex, out of context, out of context, out of context. Mature is the opposite, that has to be the answer, and that is the same. Boring. Vishali, no problem. She said, I was waiting for the train. Past continuous becomes past perfect continuous. She said she had waited. No. Past continuous doesn't become past perfect. She had been waiting. Correct. She is no. Is no. Still unsure. I won't say that's a silly mistake. Those two were the silly mistakes of mine. Those three, not two. Camera off, changing battery in seconds. It's not showing. Just a sec, please. Yes. Scylla and the Sheberides, whatever she was. Vishali, I will, or I request you to drop me a message. Need not. Just drop me a message right now. I will. Extremely sorry for the delay caused. Please drop me a message right now. I will. Okay. I would still say when I had my answers checked, that was a silly mistake. Come on, I didn't see that Smith in the third one. That was a silly mistake. Ring, ring, ring. Okay. That was another silly mistake. Can't. No problem. But that wasn't a silly mistake, I would say. Still ambiguous about the answer. A balanced diet is crucial for maintaining good health and preventing chronic diseases. Okay. Proteins, vitamins, minerals help build, repair tissues, and support overall bodily functions. Yep, can be the next one. Consuming too much processed food, sugar, saturated fats can lead to obesity, diabetes, heart disease. Okay, that's a negative statement. Carbohydrates provide energy, while healthy fats support brain functions and hormone production. What I thought, it is saying a balanced diet. So I thought of this balance marked in R. They provide energy while they support brain function and hormone production. So I thought of that balance in R, thinking of R being the first one, clicking that, and the rest of those were correct. SQ is all correct. SQ. In addition to physical health, a nutritious diet is also improves mood, concentration, energy levels. Q. Consuming too much processed food, the only negative choice. After which, in the last one, we can say, therefore, planning meals carefully because of this negativity. For sure, Q will be the last one. Unfortunately, Q is the last one in these three. Drop it. SQ, SQ, drop it. There was this Scylla and Sheberides between these two then. I thought of balance in R, so clicked R, but that's not the answer. Fine, I would stay still ambiguous, no straight keywords there. The answer was B for sure. A balanced diet is crucial. B. Proteins, vitamins, minerals help build, repair tissues, and all in all. Then R. They provide energy while they provide that. I'm still not sure, but okay. The one who designed may have some better clue. I can think of that balance over here. Then additional piece of information. Carbohydrates may include these, healthy fats may include those in detail later. In addition to that, that is also imperative, that negativity in the end. Okay, my mistake. No problem. PR. Are you talking about yours or Rohit's? Shikha, Virat, thank you. Protein, carbohydrates, fats. Same logic here. I hope so. Yes, Q must be the last one as the previous one. Poor time management. Therefore, developing time management skills. Okay, Q must be the last. Drop this, but rest of those. One more we can think of, which is precise here. I thought of planning in advance and then prioritizing tasks. Obviously, putting or giving priority to something is to plan that in advance. Similar. PR or RP, no problem. Q at the end, such an option if I can. PR, Q at the end. PR, no, no, no. Thank you. Obviously, as a consequence of this, of what? It captivates what? Storytelling is a powerful tool that has been used for centuries. Should be the first one. C in 2. Through stories, we can explore. For sure, C is the first one, but available in 2. Now, CB or CA? CB. Storytelling is a powerful tool. It captivates audiences. Not bad. Storytelling is a powerful tool. N number of sentences about storytelling. As a consequence of this, that will be in the end. That should be in the end. Consequence of that, result of that. Thus, I want to pick CA, CB, the better choice. Saving time, going ahead. That was also a good one. Refers to the biblical story of Saul, who converts to Christianity, becomes known as Paul after he has a vision of Jesus while on his way to Damascus to persecute Christians, as per the etymology. So, yes, you are correct. A turning point, a life changing experience. Should be, brother. Long journey? No. Sudden profound change of belief? Yep. Carefully planned? No, 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 no. Sudden, not carefully planned. Turning point. Superficial change? No. Full-fledged. Turning point. Um, has the recommendation for the new project proposal been given by my boss? My boss has given the recommendation. Perfect tense in the interrogative tone. Have my boss have? Nope. No had. Has. Okay. Has my boss given? Okay. Has my boss been given is still passive. And then come those three RCs. What is the meaning of superficial? What is the meaning of cursory? What is the meaning of perfunctory? I have taught you a number of times. Yes, superficial, not in detail, not thorough, hasty, cursory, superficial, secondary, of not that importance, performed with extreme minimum efforts. Yes. Lasting for a long time? No. Perfect? No. Secondary. That was also interesting. I don't know honestly the meaning of the words, but I have read this in newspapers quite a few times. Interregnum, if you know the root word regnum, for a king. Good evening, Mohini. Do you have your water bottle with you? Exactly. Inter, in between, regnum, government, I can say here, period, where normal government is suspended between successive reigns or regimes. Perfect. Regicide. Thank you so much, Shikha. Murder of a king. Exactly. So I answered this. That's it. I don't know the meaning of the rest of the 51 seconds. Why? Probably thought for a long time. Honesty is I'm checking the meaning. Hiatus, a pause or gap in a sequence. Coup d'etat or detat, sudden seizure of power, just like in Hindi they say takhta palat. In English, I forgot. If any one of you remember that word, please mark. Takhta palat, a sudden change of power. I remember the English word, can't remember right now. If any one of you. Okay, armistice, agreement made by opposing sides in a war to stop fighting for a certain time. Truce. Okay, I won't even remember after looking at these words until they come across quite often. Okay, that's it. Let's finish the RCs now. Coop. I remember the word. I'll look at your comments. COUPE, if I'm not wrong. Thank you, Shankar. Yes, brother. Probably it's E. I'm sorry if it is not, but yes, coop, that was. Thank you. Ruchi, good evening. Welcome. Okay, in a small town nestled amidst rolling hills, there lived a young woman named Emily. Was known for her unwavering commitment to truthfulness. Reputation spread far and wide. Truthfulness. People sought her out for her honest opinions, advice. She believed the foundation of any relationship, personal, professional, lay in the bedrock of truth. One day, visitor arrived. Wealthy merchant Samuel was charming, charismatic. Was something amiss about him? Amiss. He had a reputation for deceit, manipulation. His silver tongue, capable of weaving elaborate tales to suit his whims, The townsfolk were enamored by his tales of grand adventures, apparent generosity. Emily sensed the duplicity that lay beneath his facade. Driven by her commitment to truth, she decided to investigate his true intentions, delved into the past, unearthing a trail of broken promises, deceitful schemes. Armed with this knowledge, she confronted Samuel in front of the whole town. With unwavering conviction, she exposed his lies, deceit, shattering the illusion he created. Townsfolk were shocked, dismayed, but as the dust settled, they realized the significance of her actions, saw the value of truthfulness, importance of discerning between the genuine and the counterfeit. In the aftermath, he left the town, his charade, I don't know what that is, crumbling under the weight of truth. She became a symbol of honesty, integrity, and her influence spread far beyond her small town. People began to question the words of those in power, demanding transparency, truthfulness. Ripple effect of her actions touched the lives of countless individuals, inspiring them to embrace honesty in their own lives. As time passed, her commitment to truthfulness became the guiding principle of the town. What is the best meaning of facade in the sentence? Okay, facade actually is the face of a building in actual. The face, thank you, of a building is supposed to be this F-A-C-A-D-E. If I'm not wrong, the pronunciation is facade. The face of a building. Now, a building looks good from outside. I don't know what's there inside. She said, what lies beneath his face? That means his outward appearance. What lies uh, beneath that? Aspiration, not the positive tone he had internally. Rearward, no, face, not the rear ones. Face ones, rear camera, back camera. We want the front camera. Pretense, what he pretended that I am perfect, I am honest, but he was not. So his face showing that pretense, false pretense. Reality, no. It wasn't real in the passage. Pretense. He was pretending airs, false pretense. Shankar, it was back then 80,000, 82 for the tickets only. We'll say 2 lakhs if you stay there for a week and including the flight tickets and all. It should have gone up now. It's been 6 years. What specific evidence did she uncover about unearth? Is a word used here. She delved into unearth, a trail of broken promises, trail of unfulfilled promises. That's it. Marked straight. She unearthed, found out, a trail of broken promises, deceitful schemes, dishonest, deceitful, unfulfilled, broken. How did townsfolk react when she confronted him and exposed his lies? The townsfolk were shocked and dismayed. Obviously, they were shocked. They celebrated, no. They defended, no. They remained indifferent, I don't care. They were shocked, taken aback, surprised, amazed, shocked. Asking idiom in an RC. Which of the following tense is used predominantly in the passage? Palak. Obviously, they are lived a woman who was known, spread, believed, arrived, past indefinite. We had done these. Let's go ahead for the next RC. Here we go. I have a class at 7. I'll take a pause and we'll come back then. In recent decades, urban farming emerged as a vibrant response to the challenges of modern city living. Initially, city residents depended entirely on long-distance supply chains, which disconnected them from their food sources and contributed to a large carbon footprint. In response, community gardens sprouted in vacant lots. Innovations developed rooftop farms, vertical farming systems. These initiatives transformed unused urban spaces into the productive green areas. Volunteers organized workshops, teaching skills like composting, planting. Social networks played a vital role in organizing events and sharing resources, fostering a sense of community among the residents. Despite the benefits, the movement faced obstacles: limited space, high costs, technology, and navigating city regulations remained significant hurdles. Nevertheless, urban farming represents a powerful shift toward local resilience and sustainability, proved that cities could become active participants in food production, promoting healthier lifestyles, stronger communities. This trend highlighted how grassroots efforts, supported by innovation, could cultivate a more sustainable urban future. As the movement expanded, cities around the world began integrating urban farming into their development plans. Governments introduced incentives, tax rebates, grants to encourage citizens to use rooftops, abandoned spaces for food cultivation. Educational institutions collaborated with the environmental organizations to include urban agriculture in school curricula, allowing students to learn about food cycles, nutrition, environment responsibility. Plus, technological advancements continue to enhance productivity in urban farming. Smart irrigation systems, data-driven soil monitoring, climate-controlled greenhouses have enabled farmers to maximize production even in the limited spaces. Urban farms now contribute not only to food production but also to improving air quality and reducing health in densely populated areas. Through a combination of policy support, innovation, civic engagement, urban farming continues to reshape the relation between cities and nature, offering a blueprint for sustainable urban living. Identify the correct use of verb form. No problem. These initiatives transforms. For a plural noun, you can't use SES. Gardens sprouted, developed. Okay. Volunteers organizes. No, the same mistake. This singular. Trend, highlight. For a singular, we need SES. For the plurals, we don't need. Problem, problem, problem. That's it. Initially, city residents depended entirely on this, which disconnected them. What is that? A demonstrative pronoun. Which is not the demonstrative pronoun? That's this, that, these, those, such, and one. Which is an interrogative pronoun, yes, but it is not used as an interrogative. It's not asking, it's relating to the antecedent. Possessive pronouns are my, they are adjectives actually. Pronouns are mine, ours, his, hers, and such. Relative pronoun, relating to the antecedent. What is a significant obstacle to urban farming? I saw some hurdles. Yes. Thank you. Despite the benefits, They had obstacles. What? Limited space, high costs, lack of interest. No. Overproduction. No. Limited space. Straight. High costs. Straight. What does the passage suggest about the impact of urban farming? Elimination, if you have gone through the passage. A positive one with a positive tone, because in the last also they have marked positivity. Through a combination of all these things, urban farming continues to reshape the relation between cities, nature, offering a blueprint for sustainable urban living. Okay. Um, it is a growing movement that strengthens communities, yes, reshape relation between cities and nature, and promotes sustainability. Is obviously sustainable urban farming, not bad. Complex system is expensive. Nope. Completely replaced. No. Hobby with no environmental benefits. Throughout the passage, they have data driven monitoring and all. Positivity. Okay, we have done five. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm coming in 10 seconds. You have a look at the third passage. Okay. Just have a look and come in 10 seconds. Have a class at 7. It's already 7:02. Okay. Virat, but I made a mistake, brother. I got this wrong. Unfortunately, 3 questions, silly mistakes. It happens. They do happen in the examination. So no problem, but silly, quite silly. AI has increasingly become a part of daily life, transforming how people work, communicate, solve problems. Over the past decade, AI, like virtual assistants, chatbots, recommendation algorithms, have grown more sophisticated in labeling tasks that once required human intervention to be automated efficiently. In workplaces, AI has streamlined processes like data analysis, customer support, scheduling, allowing employees to focus on creativity and strategic work. Homes, smart devices use AI to manage energy consumption, suggest personalized content, enhance security. Healthcare sector has also benefited with AI assisting in diagnostics, treatment planning, patient monitoring. However, the rise of AI has raised concerns about privacy, job displacement, ethical decision making, prompting governments and organizations to establish guidelines, regulations. Despite these challenges, AI's potential to improve efficiency, accessibility, convenience is undeniable. Its integration into education, transportation, entertainment continues to grow, offering innovative solutions to everyday problems. Ongoing evolution of AI demonstrates the importance of balancing technological advancements with responsible usage, ensuring that society can fully harness its benefits while mitigating risks. Beyond the immediate applications, AI has the capacity to address some of the world's most pressing global challenges. In agriculture, AI driven tools help farmers predict weather patterns, monitor crop health, optimize yields, contributing to food security. Environmental scientists use AI to track deforestation, monitor pollution, model climate change impacts, aiding sustainable development efforts. Similarly, in disaster management, AI-powered systems assist in early warning predictions, rescue coordination, potentially saving countless lives. Furthermore, education systems around the world are leveraging AI to create personalized learning experiences, identify student weakness, enhance accessibility for learners with disabilities. As AI continues to evolve, collaboration between technologies, policymakers, educators will be vital in ensuring its growth benefits humanity as a whole. Okay. Which tense identifies the tense used? I read honestly this. AI demonstrates present simple. Isha. Hello. Come on. See, my mistake I have marked here. What I noticed, I clicked. Now judge this. AI has become a part of over the past decade. AI technologies like these have grown more sophisticated. AI has streamlined processes. The healthcare sector has also benefited. The rise of AI has raised concerns. I got this later after marking it wrong. Present perfect. What is the best meaning of undeniable? Cannot be denied. Okay, I didn't see. I didn't see. I didn't see. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Shankar. Yes, you can deny. No, I didn't commit this crime. He denied committing a crime. Undeniable. You can't deny. Impossible to dispute, refuse. Clearly stated, evident. Yes. Doubtful will be deniable. Weak can be deniable. Hidden can be deniable. Um, Complex compound. The ongoing evolution of AI demonstrates the importance of ensuring that society can fully harness the benefits while mitigating tasks or risks. Obviously, compound with two independent sentences, fanboys. The ongoing evolution demonstrates this, ensuring that society can fully harness the benefits. That's not an independent sentence, it's dependent on that. So we have an independent clause with a dependent clause making complex. Since we don't have three sentences, can't say compound complex. Not one sentence, we have a conjunction, can't say simple. If they were independent, compound. They are dependent on each other, complex. Central theme of the passage. AI is replacing all human jobs. No. Is only useful in entertainment. What about health and all? Farming, teachers should be completely unrestricted. Completely unrestricted? No, 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 no. Impossible. It is integrated into daily life, improving efficiency, requiring responsible use. That's the only positive option we have. How has AI contributed to the healthcare sector? Healthcare. Healthcare sector has also benefited with AI assisting in diagnostics, treatment planning, patient monitoring. Okay, by replacing doctors completely, never ever. Focusing only on what about administrative tasks in healthcare sector? Assisting in diagnostics, AI assisting in diagnostics. Straight on. Okay. Thank you so much, all of you, for being here. Bye bye. Take care. Thanks for your patience and attention. Would love to see you in the upcoming sessions tomorrow at the same time here in the evening at 6. Till then, bye bye. Take care. Be safe and see you in those classes. Yes. Two new batches, the foundation course as well as the tier 2 one. All welcome. Tier 2 crash course 2025 revision and practice, whereas the CGL 2026, the complete foundation course. Thank you. Take care. Be safe. Bye bye. See you. Thanks a lot for being here. Yes, brother. Shankar, Nancy. Haha. Not able to. Never able to. Thank you, Palak. Chivalrous, Pabli, Mohini, Vaishnavi, Isha, Saloni. Okay, okay. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks to you too, brother. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care, everyone. Be safe. See you.